Mayhaps you have wondered where I have been. To put it shortly, I have been on holiday, and I'm not going to specify where until the end so I can get that juicy watch time from Kia, because he has attempted to guess where I was and therefore also my auntie's holiday home. So, so for now, I'm going to tell you a couple stories about what have happened while I was there. So, first thing, cat. There were many a cats. When we got there, my aunt had told us that she had some kittens in a wood stack. So the entire time we were there, we had 5 kittens just sitting right there, plus 4 cats. Aunt's house was basically like a cat sanctuary. So yeah, my aunt's house is basically a cat sanctuary because she is a cat person. So there are just cats visiting every night. I shall provide pictures in a soon amount of time. Yeah, there's Pixie, Stripe, Sooty, Amber, and the 5 kittens. I shall tell you about the cats. So, the mother of the kittens is Amber. She is a very smart mother because the house is like the one place actually safe from dogs because there are also lots of wild dogs on the island. So, and she was smart enough to know Woodstack is safe. Smart cat. The second day we were there, one of the kittens, which my auntie's friend has dubbed Chuck Norris, got strangled by a rope. Looks like a marshmallow. Poor little, poor little thing. Uh, I heard it meowing like 5 minutes before. Mum said it was probably just calling for his mum. We check in on them, and one of the poor things had a rope around its neck. Yeah, poor little guy. But yeah, then a few days in, they just completely disappeared. We we were really worrying for them because they disappeared on the night that that dogs managed to break in. It's honestly a really scary couple of days. We went the entire rest of the week of the holiday not having seen them once until the very last day, where we finally found the kittens who had we found out had been moved to the very back of the wood pile into some bushes. Poor little guys. Very cute. We went over and on Christmas we named them after some of the reindeers. I have forgotten most of the names, but there's Chuck Norris, Rudolph, Comet, Prancer, and I forgot the fifth one. I'm sad now. But yeah, here are some cat picture with. Here is some cat picture with. Here is some uninterrupted cat appreciation time for you. I will show you all the pictures of cat. Here's a second story that I actually am pretty angry about. Sorry, I had to do a thing there. So we went out to order food. Uh, we it's this pretty good place around the corner near an ice cream shop. It's serve like burgers and meat and stuff. I order a meat lovers pizza. We order the food and we wait 20 minutes later in a normal amount of time. And they serve everyone except for me. A little bit weird, but I just figured the pizza would take a little longer to make. He ta- then and he comes back like maybe the guy comes back maybe like 5 minutes later asking what else we want, which is a little bit weird. So my auntie's friends tells them that I still don't have my food, and he just says that, oh sorry, it's homemade, it takes a while to make, and understandable. And another 10 minutes pass. He comes back, says it's homemade again, and we're starting to get a little suspicious at this point because it's been maybe like 40, 50 minutes. Another 15 minutes pass, everyone's done, and I finally receive my pizza. And it was perfectly round. For those who don't know, homemade pizzas are not perfectly round. Because because when you spin the dough, they tend to be a bit more ovular and a little bit deformed, like sort of circuloids. So this man had the audacity to lie to my face twice in a row after keeping me waiting for over an hour. Just why? So anyway, now it is finally the moment that Kia has been waiting for this entire time. The moment I reveal where I have been. So now I'm going to tell you about Kia's little guessing game of him trying to guess where my aunt lives for a quarter of the year. So, Kia, the only lie that I told you was saying that I had lied. So you got very close. You, as you know, your guess was Cayman Island, because you figured it was smaller, and out of the last two you narrowed it down to, out of Cayman and Turks and Caicos. Turks and Caicos was the correct one. You guessed incorrectly. The only reason you had is you figured the Cayman Islands were smaller, which is just not factually true. They are significantly bigger. So you automatically figured there was a city on the island. No, there isn't. Turks doesn't have a single city. So yeah. So the size of the island is also why I didn't know the town name. Sorry about that. You got very close though. All it took for me was to tell you the flight time and time zone, and the fact that I was still technically in British territory. If anyone was curious on what his final guess was, he he but he was completely confident in Cayman Islands. Please don't go there. That's an actual person. Maybe I should censor that. Nope. Goodbye. I will probably work on a video at some point moderately soon. Goodbye, people.